Hey, hi, good evening. Hope you can hear me. I'm Ratnesh here from Aarohi, and good to see so many people already logged in right at 5, or rather before 5. So, yeah, good evening, and maybe we can just spend 2 minutes to do some quick introductions. You can share your name, which city are you from, and maybe the ages of your children. I think that's a good enough start, and then we can jump into the meetup uh, directly. Yeah. So whoever and more people on video would be nice. It's nice to. It's a meetup, so nice to meet people. Yes, please go ahead. Sorry, I can't hear you. I think you are on mute.
Okay. Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. You can call me Ratnesh. Yeah.
Oh, Ratnesh. I am Vamshi from Hyderabad. I am an event manager. My son's name is Aryan. He is studying fourth class
Okay.
in one in People Grove School
Sure.
in
Sure.
near Bangalore.
Sure.
Just half an hour back only I came to know about Aarohi.
Mm-hmm.
Then one person sent me the link and I immediately joined.
Sure. Welcome.
Before half an hour I didn't know about the name also. That is
Sure.
my
Sure. Sure.
introduction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. More people. Quick introductions. Name, city, age of children. I think that's a good enough introduction to start. Yeah. You can share in chat also. Some of you are Nisha and Banu are shared in chat. Nice, thank you. And more people on video will make it look like a meetup. Yeah, go ahead. Whoever wants to quickly share.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, hi.
My name is Anil, and we have two kids aged 14 and 8,
Mm-hmm,
and they're into technically third standard and ninth standard age.
mm-hmm.
The past 2 years, we have been doing the homeschooling for them.
Okay,
So, I mean, earlier we had gone through some of your videos, and then today we wanted to join live to know more about.
sure. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yep, more people add to the group. You can use
Hi,
chat
Ratnesh.
as, yeah, yeah. Go ahead, please go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Leo. I have a daughter in sixth standard,
Mm-hmm,
and I'm from the Ghaziabad. I'm a
mm-hmm.
magician and a hypnotherapist and a hypnotist. Yeah, I have gone through a lot of videos of yours. It's interesting. This is something what I want for my daughter.
Sure, sure. Superb. Yeah, more introductions. Anybody else wants to say hi to the group? As I said, you can use chat. You can come on voice and video. That would also be nice.
Yeah, hello Ratnesh. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. This is Bhanu Gupta. I'm from Sirsa, Haryana. I'm
Mm-hmm.
father of 8-year son, and I've been connected to Aarohi group almost 1 year. Never attended any meetup because of being busy schedule, but this is my first chance connecting
Sure.
with you. Thank you.
Good, good. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, we have few more people sharing in chat. Others, please share if you want to, obviously. If you want to say hi to the group, just share.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Nidhi. My daughter is 2.5 years old,
Hmm.
and she's having this separation anxiety issue. Yeah. So I just wanted to know how Arohi can help me better with this.
Okay. Okay. We'll maybe talk about it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so more people can introduce if you feel like introducing. My name is Ratnesh. I have two children. My daughter is 26, my son is 20. Both of them did not go to school, no 10th, no 12th, no college, no certificate. So in the eyes of the world, they're completely illiterate, but they're thoroughly enjoying their professional lives now since they are in the 20s. So they are both into their own professional journeys, and they've been enjoying life till now, and they continue to do so based on their interests, their likings, and yeah, that's my two children. But I've had the fortune of working with, I would say, thousands of families in the past. I started working with children, or rather being with children, from 1999 2000. So that's about 25 years. But Aarohi came into being in 2008, so 16 years now. And yeah, we have worked with so many families, so many children. It's been great fun. So yeah, that's what I can say. And so much learning from each child, each parent whom we have had the fortune to interact with. So some of the little thoughts from there I can share with you all based on whatever are your questions. Yeah. So what I will do is I will run you through a very quick and a small kind of a presentation of what is Aarohi, and that will just kind of set the stage, and then we can take your questions, whether you are interested in homeschooling, unschooling, or whether you want to be part of, you and your children want to be part of Aarohi. We can talk about that in the rest of the meetup. Yeah. So allow me to share my screen and little start this presentation. But my presentation doesn't start uh, with me. Uh, it starts with you. Just give me a moment. Okay. Right. So I want to start with a question rather than with telling you anything. Very quickly, if you can share using chat, using voice, what kind of education you want for your children or for children in general, whatever, but mostly for your children. What kind of education? What should that education contain? What should it be based on? Uh, Not so much contain, but what kind of education do we want? So quick thoughts. So I can little type here. Whatever are your responses? As I said, you can type in chat, you can type in, sorry, you can come on mic. Just to set, just for me to get to know what is this group thinking, wanting, uh, and for us to know each other a little bit more. Purnima is saying holistic education. You might have to elaborate on that. Few more words. What is holistic education? So you will have to tell, uh, okay. Harry is saying which makes my child self-dependent. Okay. Okay, self-dependent. Uh, and you are saying future leader. Okay. Okay. Others, whatever comes to your mind.
Anything which makes life easy and enjoyable.
Yeah, but what should it contain? See, we are talking about an end result, right? That life should be enjoyable. But life isn't enjoyable because of education. Life is enjoyable because we enjoy it. Right? We choose to enjoy it. So I would say, what would make the education holistic, Purnima? Or what would, for Hardik, what will make your child self-dependent future leader? What kind of education? What kind of education will make, children to learn to think for themselves, Madhvi? We're talking about what kind of education do we want for our children. This is like the outcome, but outcome, whatever outcome we want, but how do we want that education to be?
Anything which enhances their passion and talent.
Okay, passion and talent. Then there is practical knowledge. Okay.
Troubleshooting.
But shooting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, again, I think we're getting lost in the individual ingredient, but that's okay. Child centered. Okay, when you say child centered, what exactly you mean? What is child centered? Maybe one line about it on the mic would help. Purnima is saying with a tinge of art, music, movements, share, care, fail, learn. I guess I will add in that stock market, crochet, skydiving, and so on. Right, Purnima? I get the whole list of the whatever is available in this world. Right. Okay. Inherent skill based. Okay. Yes. Inherent skill based. I hope you mean talent, and somebody said passion and talent. What else? What else? What do we want? Child centered, enhancing their interest. Yes, yes, their interest, personal talents. Okay. We got passion, talent, interest. Yeah, I will add interest there. Yeah. able to observe his or own surrounding. That child is anyway able to observe, but anyway, let's put that there. Surrounding, observe, surrounding. Okay.
Some any education which is focusing on the basics and clearing the concepts
What do you mean
without
by
any
basics? What do you
uh,
mean by basics?
like as far as when it comes to my daughter, she she's good with accepting, and she's a quick learner, but being the Indian education system which
No,
mostly focuses
we
on like.
we are not talking about Indian education system. We are talking about my child education system.
Yeah,
If we have
so
to
I
talk about
don't
Indian
want
education
to.
system, why do we need to meet up? We have all went through it, right? We
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
need a meetup for that. We are talking about what kind of education system do I want for my child, not Indian education system. So, what do you
Yeah.
want your education system, Nidhi's education system, to focus on?
Everything which helps learn through practical exposure, maybe
Hmm.
instead of the rote learning or basic
Okay,
theoretical knowledge, more of practical and
practical
something which
learning,
is not forcefully like done.
not forced. Okay,
Yeah.
comes from the child, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Any other thought? Pressure free, interest
Something which
inclined. Just
something
one
which
moment, just one moment. Let me type from the chat. Pressure free, interest inclined. Okay. Educate self. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Couple of more people wanted to speak on the mic. Please now share. Whoever was wanted to share.
how to handle self and others.
Okay. Self and others. Yeah.
Like, I want my child to learn from where she is now. Like, every child is at one state, like how she's understanding the things
Mm-hmm.
and learning the things without with proper clarity on what she wants, and how to work, where you are listening, sir.
Yes. Yes. I'm listening. Just to say some background noise. Yeah.
Everything
Definitely.
is like at one place of learning.
Mm-hmm.
So learning should not become like forceful. It should come from their inside. We are
Come from
human
inside.
beings, that
Okay.
is, yeah.
Okay. Use hands. Okay.
We
I
are
think we've got a good enough slide full of very exciting stuff. So, uh, well, I'm glad to see so many people interested in this kind of education. Uh, that's what we were interested in when we started our journey. As I'm talking about my family, way back in 2006, 2005, actually, and yeah, we also thought of almost all of these things, and that's when we said, okay, we are not going to get into the school thingy, because not that schools are anything wrong with it, but this is what we want, right? Something which is from inside, something which is child based, something which is practical, which the child is doing, and that's how at least our children went, learned all throughout, and many other children with us. So the whole thought was, hey, we don't we need to we need to create something which fits the child. Yeah. We don't need to fit the child anywhere. Just like we have food fitting the child, clothing fitting the child, everything fitting the child, we can have the education fitting the child and coming from inside, right? And that's how Aarohi came into existence, so that we can create a space. So Aarohi is a space, uh, basically, where each child can learn from inside, or do what they want to do. So what does Aarohi does? Well, we are a community, so we are a group of families who have been intensely working with children, and we work very closely with each child uh, on a day-to-day basis to to basically do this, what's on the slide, to kind of look at their passions, their strengths, their capabilities, their talents, and that can only happen when they use themselves, when they put in themselves into doing lots of interesting things which is interesting to them. So at the same time, in our campus, I'm in the campus, you can see the all the some of the trees and all behind me. So in our campus, at the same time, one child could be climbing trees, one child could be making a rocket, one child could be baking a cake, one child could be doing crochet, one child could be writing poetry, and they would all be doing or they could be doing in singles, groups, small groups, big groups, however they want to, with different ages. Could be with adults, without adults, with grandparents, without grandparents. It's a mix of a very intense day, and hence intense week and intense month, doing what they like doing, with a lot of interactions, with a lot of mentoring, with a lot of connecting with. When we say mentoring, we essentially connect with each child to see where the child is, what the child is needing, how the child wants to move ahead, what kind of, let's say, resources, what kind of opportunities, what kind of options, and so on, and little bit of support here and there. Mostly they if they're not independent, they very soon become independent in their learning. Yeah. So just to see how this whole thing works in terms of ages, typically when children are very young, they require a lot of exposure. They want to expose themselves to anything and everything. That's when they are very small, and as they grow, then they start having choices. Okay, I want to play cricket. I don't want to play this, and I want to do this, and I don't want to do this. That's when they are about 5, 6, 8, 10 years, and as they grow into their teenage years, they want to typically go deeper. We call it deep diving. They want to get expertise into 1, 2, or 3 fields. So that's their expertise stage, where they start working with the real world projects, or training internships, work with a lot of industry people, depending on what domain they are in. And then finally, they convert this expertise into any kind of enterprise, which is their learning and professional life. So that's the kind of broad progression. Not that at expertise that they're no more getting exposed, or they are no more exploring other things. So it's all the elements stay, but that's the broad sequence of how children move through different stages, how our children have moved through these stages. Yeah. So that's just to, and in each one of them, they are developing their, or working on their own unique passion, strengths, and capabilities and talents at each stage. It is not only about one particular stage, but each stage helps the other stage. Yeah. So that's yeah. And how do we work closely? We obviously we do a lot of sustained one-to-one work on an everyday basis. We do a lot of group work projects, which kind of all kinds of stuff that happens in this campus. It's a wild, big campus where almost whole lot of resources are available for them to explore. Yeah. And we use a lot of different processes which we have gathered over the last 26 years that we have worked with children and studied a lot of different methods that people use for learning all across, in corporates, in education, in different fields, right from football, let's say. Why not? Right. And the whole thing is obviously designed around the child, like many said, the child-centered learning. So that's what we do at our campus, which is where I am, which is near about 60 kilometers from Bangalore, but it falls under Tamil Nadu. So yeah, that's where any child can join in. Let me also quickly clarify what we are not, because that gives people better understanding. We do not focus on academic subjects at all, zero. If the child is interested in something, obviously, if the child is interested in physics, the child studies physics in whichever way the child wants to study. It could be by doing, it could be by making, it could be by books also. That's totally the child's choice. We don't prepare anybody for any examination. If any child is interested in giving examination, let's say the examination requires 5 subjects, the child may say 3 I will do, 2 I need help, and then we and the parents and the child together see where who can help, which tutoring can help the child for that particular. But we don't ourselves don't do any tutoring or anything like that. We don't provide any certification. What we really work on is portfolio creation. All our children have their own portfolios. They document their work every week, and as they grow into the expertise and the enterprise stage, they become what we call as work certified. Their work itself gets them internships, job offers, clients, and so on. We have so many examples of that. Yeah. There is no classroom kind of teaching. There are no classroom, there are no teachers. We are all learning every single day. And yeah, we kind of learn in so many different ways depending on what the child is. The child wants to learn guitar, the child will say, I want to learn guitar by YouTube. Okay, go ahead, you learn it from YouTube. Or child may say, I need a teacher, somebody should teach me guitar. Then we'll see who can teach this child guitar, because this child is wanting to be taught. It could be another child, it could be a parent, it could be a professional guitarist, so on and so forth. So it all depends on how the child wants to learn. We work with all I don't like to use the word all kinds of children. I should say all children. We don't demarcate between special, non-special, this, that, because we think all of us are special, all of us are unique, all of us are perfect, and all of us are defective. So we just see who has what strength and let's learn from that. So that's what we focus on, is the child's strength. And we don't believe in disciplining and all of that. Nada, nada, nada. We believe in democratic environment where all of us are living and learning together, helping each other, supporting each other, thinking about not just how am I growing, but how am I living? What am I doing? How am I sleeping? How am I cleaning the toilet? And so on. Everything goes in, and we all live together and empower each other. So that's again a little bit about Aarohi. Um, what can Aarohi offer? Obviously, the thing that Aarohi can offer is come over and be at the campus, join us at least for a year. Minimum is a year. Join us at the campus. The child can be at the campus regularly, or if the child does not want to be regularly, but the family can keep coming here. Let's say every month, every alternate month, every alternate quarter, every alternate week, every this, every that. However you want to. It's very, in that sense, it's open. It's open. So you decide, you plan when you are at campus and when you're not. So you can make a combination of your home. But as I said, minimum is 1 year. Um, what we also do is some programs, and one of our most intense program is called Jagriti, which is a program targeted at parents and teachers or educators, which we call as an unparenting, unlearning program. We started this program in 2002. We are undergoing the 63rd batch. That's a very intense program. If that is something that you are looking for, we also do a number of online programs um, for people who want to do homeschooling, unschooling. So people may not want to connect with us directly in the sense, be part of the Aarohi at campus, but they can be part of our learning journey, learn from our experience and expertise, whatever we can little bit share. So we have different workshops, programs, as the list you can see. These are all online programs. So that's for people who are homeschooling, unschooling, and looking for some support in doing that journey. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I think pretty much, I think let me stop here. That's so thank you for bearing with me for this much time. Uh, yeah, now the floor is open. Preeti, should I add anything? Is Preeti around? I saw her somewhere. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so the floor is open. You can ask anything about, yeah, related to the child's education. Yeah. Oh yeah, Preeti is there. Preeti, did I miss anything? You want to add anything? Okay, we are good. So me and Preeti are there from Aarohi for today, and we can answer whatever we can answer. And obviously anybody can also answer anybody else's question. So feel free to ask questions or initiate a discussion. This is a very open kind of informal kind of a meetup. So you can either share even about your child and even specific, like somebody was asking for, I have a separation anxiety. If you ask me, if a child has a separation anxiety, don't separate the child. Why give child anxiety?
Yeah.
Stay at home, enjoy. That's the best. You won't get that when she is 16 years old, right? She won't even.
So
She'll
how
say,
do we
do what
start
you.
about like matlab, deciding on the regular schooling and homeschooling? That decision in itself is a very big bold
It's not a
step,
big
I think.
decision. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a big decision. See, it's a big decision when you start thinking about which school, what education now. But if you look at your child and say, what does my child need? Then it's a very simple decision. So our decision, you can decide whether I want my decisions to be child-based or world-based. You decide that. Once you decide that, then the decision, rest of it is very simple.
Right, right. So how do we start about, like, if we are interested?
By starting. As simple as that. You
Yeah.
have to say no to something, then you have something to start, right? And then you go on. And as I said, I shared some of these online resources are there. We all so you can use those resources. I can share those links with you later, meaning later on. But more importantly, just start. Believe me, the problem is not in how to do. The problem is in when to start. People don't start. They keep thinking, keep thinking. Well, I
Right.
would say if you really want to be child based, just go jump and start.
Ratnesh,
Yeah.
I want to know more about like being at Aarohi campus. Can
Yes,
you
please
please
ask.
Yeah, like what is all about? Can parents come and stay with the child, or
If you
they
want
need
to,
to visit?
yes. Yes, yes. No, no, no. You can come when you are part of, as I said, this is not a school. We are a charitable trust. It's not a profit making organization. We are all together trying to give the best to the child. Now, who can give the best to the child? The child himself and all the people around. And who are the people around? The team here, obviously, all the other children, all the other parents. So you
Right.
are counted as a parent, not just for your child. You will also be maybe guiding some other children, and some other parents will be guiding your child. Isn't that beautiful? So
It
yes, you
is
can come,
beautiful,
you
like
can
how
stay.
parents will manage their financial needs then, like if they are
Yeah, yeah.
coming
No, no, you
staying
don't
there.
have to. You don't have to stay here. Whenever you want, you come. If your child wants you, you come. Otherwise, you come for some time. Don't come for some time. How you manage your life is your thing. You have to
Right,
see that.
got it,
But
got it.
yes, parents are part of uh, how much time you live in campus and how much time your child will also depend on the child. Are they ready to stay here alone? Do they need you? Maybe initially they need, depending on their age and all that, right? So
Okay,
there's no one answer to it, but
right.
yes, parents are definitely part of the whole thing.
Okay, so I think it would be a very long discussion. If I ask some more questions about it, it will be too long conversation, and others will be like
Yeah.
getting out of the
How
conversation. So I
how
think we
old?
can connect
Sorry,
later
can you
about
tell
this.
me how old are your children? I meaning you might have told, but I forgot.
He'll turn 8 on in this
Right.
April.
So what I would and where do you live? Which city?
I'm from Haryana.
Haryana. Yeah, so right now maybe that might be a little too much for at 8 years for the child to come all the way to Aarohi and live here. But if you're still interested, you can the one simple answer to many people's question is come and stay here for a week. We have something called as an experiencing week,
Okay.
where if you're looking at seriously joining the campus, then we say don't take the decision, come stay with us for a week, see the place, more importantly experience this way of learning, experience us, see if you vibe with us, vibe with the place, vibe with this whole idea, and then you see whether your child is ready now, maybe 2 years later, maybe 5 years later. How does that matter?
Okay. Got it. And if I ask about the like charges, expenses
Yeah,
about.
yeah, all that. I'm just putting the link. Everything is there on the website. You
Okay.
will get all the details, including the registration form for.
Sir, I have two questions.
Yes, please.
Sir, if I opt for homeschooling for my child, why? Because
Hmm.
he is studying already in alternate school, Jiddu Krishnamurti, Rishi Valley School.
Okay, okay.
Sir, then if I opt for homeschooling, how can he face the real world after 18 years, sir? Why? Because have no friends. He will be with parents only. That is the first question. Second question: how can he face the economical and financial dynamics with the world? That is my two questions, sir.
Preeti, you answer this one. And you introduce also.
Hi, I'm Preeti.
Hi, namaste. Namaste.
A family from Mumbai. We are part of Aarohi since 5 years now. We were part of. We started with Aarohi community when our daughter was 7 years old. She is now 12 years old, and Vamsi, your question is actually funny for me, honestly. Why? What makes you think that these children who are doing homeschooling or something, they will not be able to face the world in any way, with the whether it is friendship or whether it is finance or whatever way? They are Okay, Ratnesh is inviting everybody to come to campus and stay in campus for a week. Please come and stay in the campus for a week. See how these children are. Uh, meet them, interact with them, and you will bite your own fingers. You will see how beautifully they communicate, they talk, and they are so
Madam,
confident, and they know about themselves so well.
Madam, even though I studied in the universities and colleges, I didn't face the real world in a easy manner. How can these children face? That is the main question.
That is the
I,
answer. That is the answer to your
okay,
question.
okay, okay,
That
Yeah.
is
okay,
actually the answer to your question.
okay, okay.
We
Second
confine
one, academical
ourselves.
and financial
Mm,
timing.
Absolutely.
sorry.
In fact, here children get exposed to the real world much earlier at 7, 8. Preeti's daughter at 9 years was selling vegetable with a vegetable vendor on the street. Right now, that's practical experience, right? To sell
Sir, what is
vegetable.
the difference between these homeschooling and that alternate education boarding schools, sir?
I don't know. Sorry, that question I can't
Okay,
answer because
okay,
that will
okay,
depend on which
okay,
organization you are talking about. Okay, so we
okay.
are neither talking about homeschooling. We are neither talking about, meaning if you want to do homeschooling, you can do. I don't know. We are not even talking about alternate. We are
Sir,
talking about
homeschooling means online schools, sir.
conservative.
Online schools, sir.
No.
Homeschooling means.
That's what I'm saying. We are not
Okay,
talking about
okay,
homeschooling or
okay,
anything. We are
okay.
talking about, can the child learn what or do, not forget learning. Can the child
Sir,
do
can a
what
child
the child,
stay in at your
what,
Aarohi up to 18 years, sir?
just hear me
Okay,
out first. What
okay,
are
okay,
we
okay.
talking about? We are talking about, can the child do what the child likes doing every single day?
Okay.
The child may like doing 10 things, 20 things, one thing. That depends on each individual. But what would happen if they do what they like doing on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, deciding, thinking, exploring, trying out? That is what Arohi is all about. It's about your child. It's not about any system. That's why we don't want to give it any name. Let's not give it any name. The name is the child's name. If Preeti's daughter is Mishti, so what kind of education does Mishti do? Mishti education. She decides. Today I want to whole day, whatever, do puppetry. So she will do puppetry whole day. Right? She
Sir,
decides what she wants
can
to
my
do.
child stay up to 18 years, sir, at Aarohi?
We at Arohi is typically up to 21.
Uh, he can stay up to 21.
Yes, 21 years.
Okay,
Arohi is typically till
okay,
21 years. Yeah.
okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I will come and
Hi,
visit, sir.
Ratnesh.
Definitely.
This is
Hello,
Anil.
Yeah.
hello, Ratnesh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Hello.
Yeah, I'll take
hello.
one by one, one by one. I'll take everybody's
When a
questions.
child,
Don't worry. Yeah. Go ahead,
Okay.
please. One by one. Yeah.
is it
Can I
clear?
speak? Can,
Okay.
can I speak?
Okay. If
Maybe
you're okay, we'll let Sandhya speak first.
Hello?
Sandhya, okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hello.
So when the child grows up and wants to, let us say, explore, the further studies, let us say, till, let us say, 18 years, they don't have any evaluation or certification kind of education and want to explore in a foreign university or somewhere. So does it have any impediment for them to explore that kind of education aspirations when they grow up, or they
Okay.
just need to
So,
find?
see, as far as I know, it will depend on the child what he wants or she wants. Does she want a foreign university? Why she wants a foreign university? Which foreign university she? What does that university wants? Does she have that kind of minimum whatever required by that university? So if university wants something which she does not have or he does not have, she'll have to get it. If she wants to be
Mm,
so specific about a university, right? Uh, that's not just true for university. If I want to go learn deep sea diving, scuba diving, I need to know
mm.
swimming. Make sense? So I can't say I don't know
Yeah,
swimming. Please make me do scuba diving. The people will say, okay, we can make you one joyride, but if you really want to learn scuba diving, you need to learn swimming. So see, anything in life, yes, you may need to work for it. So it depends whether the child, what is it that the child wants, and
yeah,
to be able to do that, what is it that is needed? Then the child will work on that. But if you are only thinking about foreign universities, if you are thinking about Indian universities, if that is the only agenda that we have, then I would say this is not the right place. The schooling system is already feeding into that. It's programming everybody to go. Then why come to ROE? Then ROE is not the right place. If you have,
yeah,
if just hear me out. If you have the thinking that Let the child work on himself and herself, and then depending what the child wants, the child can start preparing for it. The child can see what is it that is needed and how do I reach there, right? Then it is upon the child, then it's not upon the us. Then yes, impediments will be there, challenges will be there, difficulties will be there. Those are good things in life. Those are the ones which makes us work. If there is no challenge, where is the fun, right?
Yeah.
So where is the learning? There is no learning. So I'm not saying there will be no impediments, challenges. You take any life, even a simple married life has a lot of challenges. Forget anything else, right? So, so what I'm trying to say is that if you are thinking of an impediment-free, challenge-free education, I don't think that exists anywhere in this world, or growing, or life for that matter. What matters is, am I driving myself? Like the first slide you all said, passion, talent, interest, education from inside. So if that is what we are talking about, then we have to let the child do that. And then the child will figure out what the child wants to do. I'll give you one small quick example, or maybe I can give you two examples. So one of our child, when he reached 17, he suddenly got a fancy for that, I want to become a pilot. Basically, he wanted to prove to all his family members that I can do it, that kind of a thing. So he said, uncle, aunties, I want to become a pilot. We said, okay, find out what is it needed to become a pilot. He realized, oh, I have to give 10th. Till 17, he had not given any 10th and all. He said, I have to give 10th, I have to give 12th, then only I can join a pilot training course. We said, okay, what do you want to do? He said, I want to do 10th and 12th quickly, fatafat, NIOS. So he gave 10th, he prepared for 8 months, gave NIOS 10th, cleared it. He said, in another 8 months, I will sit for the 12th. Okay. So he said, okay, what do I do for the next 8 months? We said, okay, would you like to meet some pilots? You want to become a pilot? Go ahead, meet some pilots. He just didn't meet some pilots, he met many pilots, right? And after meeting many pilots, he realized he does not want to become a pilot. So see, what I'm saying says, for pilot he gave 10th. Later on he was saying, uncle, why did I give wasted all my time to become your choice. So see how somebody's journey will track out, and what he or she will need, and what she or need to do for whatever he or she needs, will depend on that individual child. But we are working from inside out, so we will keep supporting whatever the child says. I want to do this. Second story I want to share, my son's story. When he was 14ish, he said, I want to become a professional footballer. Okay, become a Ronaldo. Okay, become a Ronaldo. Okay, 5 years, 7 days a week, 365 days a month, a year, you would only play football. No holidays, no traveling with us, nothing. No, I'm going to play football, football, football. Okay. After 5 years, one fine day, we are having lunch together. He says, I'm quitting football. Right? When he's reached 18, some 18 plus, he said, I'm quitting football. Okay, we had a little chat about, okay, why and how and all that. And then he says, oh, I'm no more enjoying it the way I used to enjoy it. So I think I'm done with football after 5 years, right? And I'm now shifting, and I'll tell you what I will do. And in next week, this Sunday, so leave 1 week, next Monday, after 7-8 days, he says, I know what I want to do. I want to do digital marketing. And from that time onwards, it's 2 years now, he's totally into digital marketing. So that's them, when they are driven by what they want to do, they can do full on. And now he's like full on, from being in the field the whole day, now he's full on in front of the screen. So that's how it goes, right? Children are superbly capable to drive their own lives. That is how I would say.
I also want to add one line here, Ratnesh, it's not a jump. Life is not a jump from taking birth and then reaching 17 or 18 years and then looking for college. It's a journey from taking birth till that 17, 18 years of age. And in that journey, whatever child goes through and sees and observes, they keep picking and choosing, keep picking and throwing away, and again picking something else, then again. So that journey we have to look at. We just cannot keep on thinking on that 17th or 18th year of life where my child will go into college.
Okay, we had somebody, Sandhya wanted to ask something.
हेलो
Yes, Sandhya.
रत्नेश
Yes.
नमस्ते सब लोग को नमस्ते
Namaste.
I am from Varanasi, UP. Actually, my kids are homeschooler, and I have visited Aarohi earlier, 2 years earlier. But since last 6 months, I'm facing a problem. My elder 9-year-old son always used to ask me, I don't have friends. I need a friend of my age so that I can share my things. I can play with them.
Yep.
But I can't understand how to solve this. I used to go with him some to playground, to basketball. He's joined different thing, but um, how can I solve this? I don't know.
Well, if you're asking me how can I solve it locally, then maybe I can we can separately guide you how in many different ways he can create friendships wherever, whichever in Varanasi itself and in other ways. So that, but that I can only guide you, or and you can guide him as to how. See, it's his need, so he need to better find ways. Why should I go running around? But I can guide him, yeah, to
Okay.
find what he is looking for. What does he mean by when I need friends? So how will he, and where he thinks he can find. So I think it's a very interesting opportunity for him to figure out how do I connect with this world, and how do I get what I want. He needs friends. So this is a beautiful opportunity, a beautiful window to learn about the world. So that is one way of doing it.
Yeah.
And as I said, we can possibly guide you. We have done workshops, programs, which all talk about how you can guide the child, not do it for the child. If I take the child to 5 places, beta, make friends here, then that's not child driven. Then whether the child will make friends or not, I don't know. Obviously,
So
the other
at
thing you
last,
can offer is come over, stay at our campus. That is something that I can offer.
no, last
And you
time
can,
he decided, he said to me, Mama, I want to go to Aarohi again. Then I registered in April, I'm coming to Aarohi. He said, I want to go to Aarohi. Then
yeah.
I,
So that option is anywhere there at any point of time, and you can even do like that. Stay in ROE for 2 months, then stay at home for 2 months, then again stay at ROE for 2 months, then for 2 months go traveling somewhere. So you can do lots of things. ROE is not like a there's no school here. People, you've been here, so a lot of it's all driven by the child. So
okay.
yeah, that's the other option.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. More thoughts, more questions, whatever somebody would like to discuss.
Like at early age, if we are starting with Arohi,
Okay,
uh,
just pause. I think we can. I don't know. There's a large group of we are almost 29 people. So maybe what we can do is we can split the group, because there must be some parents with younger children,
right,
and we can go into one breakout room, because your questions will be a little different, because
yes,
you're not going to come to ROE right now. You're more going to, let's say, do homeschooling, unschooling
homeschooling.
at home, right? And then there will be a group of older children who may want to know how things work at, like, say, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, that age group. So I think it
Sir,
would
I
be
am coming
wise.
to Aarohi, sir. How I have to come, sir?
Right. Yeah, I've already given the link in the chat. You will get all
Okay,
the
sir.
details
Okay,
there. Yeah. So
okay.
I
Sir,
think we can.
immediately can I come, sir?
Yeah, please see the link. You will get all the
Yes, sir.
information. I like your
About
excitement.
homeschooling also. Homeschooling also, please send the
Yeah.
link, sir. I don't know about homeschooling also, sir.
Yeah. You please visit the website. You will get everything.
Okay, sir.
All the information is there. So what I'm proposing is we go into two rooms. So people who have younger children, let's say less than 5, 6, and who are more looking at some
Yes.
thoughts or questions related to homeschooling, unschooling kind of thing. Preeti, you okay? You go into one room with them. Okay. So I'll open a breakout room. Please join that breakout room. Um, I'm just
My child is
calling
10 years,
them
sir.
HSUS, which is stands for homeschooling, unschooling, and I'm opening that room. So Preeti will be there, and if your children are younger and you want more information about how we can support you in your homeschooling, unschooling journey, because we have all done in a way that journey. So you can go there, and we have so many other families with us who can help. And for people who have older children and who would like to think about Arohi as a space for your children, you can stay here can interact with you. I think that will make more sense. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So I'm assuming the people here have older children and would like to discuss that. So please go ahead. You can still ask questions
Sir,
or
you are
share.
Yeah,
saying 2 months we can come and 2 months we can come back
No, no,
home.
first,
Again, 2 months we
wait,
can go.
Vamsi, wait, Vamsi. First,
Right.
you come for
Okay,
1 week,
sir.
at
Okay.
least experience the place. For all you know,
Okay.
you may hate it, right? Or you may
Okay.
like it. I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know. That
Sorry,
depends on you.
disturbing. Okay.
Yeah. No, no. Yeah, you come, and you
Okay.
see what's
Okay.
there. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I will come.
Yeah. Others, if anybody has a question or a thought, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm doing homeschooling for my both kids. It's
Mhm.
been 2 years, and the last means this year for ninth class, I made her like 1 year. I did like a unschooling way only. Like I
Mhm.
gave her NIOS books, and I made her to explore in her own way. And the way I saw the change, and the next year I joined her with one academy who will give academic support from the home only.
Mhm.
And I joined her with that, and she never like I didn't saw her learning or exploring the way she is in the eighth class, how she did it. So so I stopped or exam writing and all. What I decided is I just want her to learn in her own way, explore in her own way. She is very active. She is teaching at the age of 11 years only. She's teaching skate. She's learning yoga. She'll teach also yoga, and she's exploring in her own way. So I don't want to disturb that. When I asked her what you learned this year, she told me that I never felt to ask question because I don't know what I learned. So through that academy, so I don't want my child to to get into that state. Even I had a forced education only, though I did first class marks or in the topper in my academics while I am doing, but I
Sure.
never, like when I came out after engineering, I don't know what to do. So I don't want my kids also to face all these things. So that is my strong
Sure.
this thing
We are
to
with you.
for homeschooling.
Absolutely, we are with you. There's no need to force them
So
into anything.
what are the steps? Like when I told her about this Aarohi education and all, she was like, I want to explore in my own way. If that space is good for me, I will go and stay. It was like that for
Yeah. So first time when you come as a family. First time alone child coming is not okay with us because it's important that the parents also experience this place, understand who we are and what all happens here. Yeah. So first time you come with your daughter. In fact, you can come for a week, and if your daughter says you go back, I want to stay back for a couple of more weeks, she can stay back. But first time, first week, at least one parent minimum needs to come with the child. I don't know if you could get it because I think your video is frozen for me. Anyways,
Hi,
others, if you have, yeah, please go ahead.
Hi.
Hi.
So this is Shraddha. We've spoken earlier. I'm
Mhm.
from Calcutta. Uh, so I homeschooled my children. Then they were in school for some time. Then only my younger daughter is being homeschooled. I've recently shifted to Bangalore also.
Okay.
And now my younger daughter is being homeschooled. We have a nice academic curriculum at home, and most of the things we are enjoying.
Mhm.
But thing is that the social aspect, as
Mhm.
some of the parents have said, she feels the need to be with the friends, and I also feel the need where I want to be supported, doing everything
Sure,
alone,
sure.
living with the child. So
So
I
same thing,
was
Shraddha. I'm
yes.
sorry, I'm cutting you. I'm saying come over. First stay for a week with your family, at least understand how Arohi is. And then if you want to on join Aarohi, then you can be whenever you want. You can be in your home in Bangalore, and whenever you want, you can be here. So it is like there have been families who have done like alternate weeks. There have been family who do 2 weeks in a month. There are families who do alternate months. So they each one comes up with their own formula and own method of when they are here and when they are elsewhere. So that's something that I can straight away. If you are in Bangalore, for you to come and go is very easy. It takes about 2 hours only, right? So that's it. So first come for a week, stay for a week first. First experience this place. If you like it, then we'll take it forward.
Okay. Okay. See you then. I have already
Yes.
filled up the form for March
Super.
for the
Looking
day's
forward.
visit.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you
Days
so
visit,
much.
no, don't come for day visit and all that. No. Day visit is just time waste. We keep day visits because we get some requests, but frankly, I don't want people to come for a day visit. No. Come for a week, stay with us. See, this is not a place where you go and come. You come and you stay, and we all live together. We all eat together, dance together, jump together, clean toilets together. We do everything together. It has a totally different approach to whole life, which is like a bigger family. Yeah. So it's a very different place. So only when you stay here, then you get the real essence of what Aarohi is. So coming for a visit, you will just see, there are a lot of trees, there are a lot of people, but that doesn't tell you anything now, right?
Okay.
I would say, no, don't do this day visit. And I mean, I'm not saying don't come for the day visit, but what I'm trying to say, plan for the week stay. Monday to Friday, 5 days stay with us. Then you get to see the energy, and then you see, do I vibe with this energy? Does my family, my children vibe with? Are they saying, yes, I would like to be part of Aarohi, whatever basis? The permutation combination can be anything. I hope you realize that it's not like a school where you go and you live there. It's not even boarding. The parents stay here. Any formula, any permutation combination works, right? Both parents here, one parent here, no parent here, only parent here, child not here, all work, right? The key is we are all here because we want to do things. We want to enjoy intensely, packed whole day, packed with doing things that I want to do. Each one is saying that. That's what this place is all about. And obviously, when we are here, so many of us, then we are forming our own sub teams, groups, doing this, doing that. Plus, we are doing a lot of things as an intense group. Overall, as a community, we do reflection every day in the evening. How our day was, what is this? Reflect on emotions, reflect on this, reflect on that. So many things happen. Now, if I tell them like this, if the way I'm talking, it doesn't mean anything. Right? These are just words. When you come and experience, then you kind of at least get a little flavor of it. Then you can say, okay, do I want to explore this more?
Okay. I get you.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, my child is in boarding school, sir. Can I come alone, sir?
No. First time the family has to come. I hope I played that very,
Okay.
very clearly. You're alone
Okay.
coming again is not going to help.
But my child is in boarding school, sir. April
Yeah.
1st
So don't
only.
hurry, Vamsi. What's the hurry?
Okay.
You have put
Okay.
your child in some boarding school. Relax.
Okay,
When you
sir.
see that there is a need to, for the child as well as you all to visit, you come visit. I'm not saying you don't visit. Please come. But I'm
Come
saying
with the child.
the whole idea of not is not to hurry anything. The whole idea is to understand the child. The main thing is we
Okay.
understand the child. That's the main thing.
Okay.
And what the child needs.
Thanks.
What are the ways to take like next step when we can come and visit the campus?
Yeah, I
And
have already shared a link. So there are two options. It's there in the chat. I can share it again. Um, right, that's the link where you can get the registration for it. So there are two options. If you have a very specific need and you need a one-to-one discussion, we can do that. If you have understood here and now you want a very specific discussion. If you don't need a one-to-one, you say I'm ready to come to campus, just go ahead and register. The weeks are indicated there, which weeks are available. The weeks which we are not available is typically we are all traveling. We travel a lot, go to different places. We do all kinds of mad things, all kinds of very intense things, because everybody is excited about life, right? They're not trying to do anything else but live to the fullest, okay, doing things that they like doing. So you see which weeks are available. Lots of weeks are available till April. May we are closed full month. So till April there are multiple options. See which option fits your schedule. come over. And when you come over, when you come here for 5 days, leave everything behind, right? Don't bring in work. We very strictly said, don't bring work, don't bring any classes, nothing. Just be here totally 5 days, right? Experience this place 100%. Since you are anyway investing time, effort, money, to come here, invest fully into this place for 5 days. And then you can see, if you like this place, you can see how it can, then I won't need to talk to you. In fact, when you come here, none of us will be talking to you. The whole experience will itself talk. Yep.
Yes, I'm so excited and I want to see the way all this, how it is going on and all.
Sure,
Thank you, sir.
sure.
Yeah.
Right. Where were we? We have about 5 more minutes. So we meet 5 to 6 every day. There are a lot of people here in this room. Anybody would like to ask or share or discuss something? You have quite a number of people whom I have not we haven't heard your thoughts or questions. Maybe you are here just to listen. Today, that's okay. And nothing, no issue. But just inviting, there is Jani, Vishaka, then Sugu, so many people. Priyanka, we have Michael. Leo, you want to ask something? Jeswin is there. Okay, Sunaina is there. So many people. Anybody wants to ask or share something?
Yeah, I would like to ask you that it's for new parents who are on Aarohi, for them to kill their insecurities is the first thing, I guess, which we have to do and which needs help from you to do.
That's why we are here. So please ask, what are your insecurity? At least
Yeah.
in these meetups, we can verbally try to respond to what we have experienced.
I completely understood what one gentleman from Kerala, I think, who talked explicitly about we having this insecurity that will our children be able to earn money, because that is what matters at the end of the day for to every parent, practically speaking. So that is the biggest concern we have at Aarohi. Okay, they discovered their potential and everything, but what about that golden question of earning money to, our children going to be breadwinners for themselves, not for the parents? That is the only thing that bothers to every parent, I think. Bothers every parent.
Right. So I have three interesting thoughts for you. Yeah. Number one is, typically, at least in Aarohi kind of a setup, children start, the teenagers I'm talking about, they start earning much, much, much earlier than what others earn, right? Uh, mm, so there are children at 14, 13, 14, 15, 16 who are already earning, right, in the field that they like. So the question of not earning is, so one is, it's in them, they want to do it. And I asked this 14-year-old, why are you mad behind earning, man? Why don't you travel here, there, and go there and do this, and see that uncle is calling, he's in somewhere in Meghalaya, you want to go there? He said, no, uncle, let me do this for a year, then I will decide. So see, they are thinking, they are very serious about whatever they want to do it. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is, the world has changed, right? In today's world, people, first of all, opportunities to earn itself is like million zillion, right? On top of that, organizations, people are no more tied with degrees and certificates. Finally, everybody wants people who can do the work that they want to do, work to be done, right? So just to give you an example, every year Aarohi's accounts, okay, the whole accounting is not kept by an accountant, or rather I should say it's kept by an accountant who is a child every year, right from its inception. 2008 we started. That's when my daughter, when she was whatever, 11 or something, 10 or 11, she was the first accountant. And this year also there is a 10-year-old who is an accountant. If a 10-year-old can understand understand, believe me, everything, debit, credit, this entry, that entry, balance sheet, profit and loss, and do it for an organization and submit it to the chartered accountant at 10 and 11 and 12. If I every year the accountant changes, right? We don't take the other child again, and we pay that child the salary of an accountant. Just think, if at that age they can grasp what people don't even necessarily understand after doing BCom, then that's the kind of energy, right? So it's only these are the 3 points. The world is ready for them, they are ready for the world, and all they need are opportunities. And there is abundance. There's abundance of opportunity when we are thinking, when we are not confined to a book or a class or a pattern or a curriculum. Then there is no dearth uh, of opportunities, right? So that is the energy of their. So if these three things we consider, then there is no reason why we would feel that they will not earn. I'm just repeating the three things. Their capability, right? The world being very ready for youth to be part of, organizations without any degrees, certificates, uh, and third, uh, the opportunities. I'll give you one very interesting example. Okay, this is not even a job example. My daughter, when she was 19, I think she was into sustainability. She's still into big time into sustainability. So she wanted to do a particular course by Azim Premji University. And this course was a 6 months course for a graduate. Only graduates were. It was advertised for graduates, minimum qualification. Now, forget graduates. She has not even given 10th, right? So, but she wrote to them and enclosed a huge portfolio of work she has done in the field of sustainability. And they accepted her. And she did that 6 months course with graduates, right? Somebody who's not even done 10th, she's done that. So, what I'm saying is, so the approach, that's what I was talking about. The third one, the opportunity. If the opportunity is there in the form of a course, that also they crack it. Right? She only decided, no, daddy, I will do it. I will write to them. Let's see what they say. I will go and meet them. Why shouldn't they give me the course when I've done so much work in this field? And she didn't even need to go. Just her presentation and all the stuff that she had done, that so-called, we call it portfolio, was enough to convince them that she's a serious candidate. So I'm saying the world is changing. The children are already very dynamic. Opportunities are so many, right? So I can, obviously all of this is only talk, but I can give you examples after examples after examples of children who have all done it without, I'm not saying without any problem. Problems are coming to everybody daily. Problems come in my life also, and I'm sure in your life also.
Yeah, I
It's
have
not
one.
that, yeah.
How do you work on the opportunities? Do you hunt for those opportunities for the child, and do you assist, or how does it work?
We mentor.
Okay.
We are primarily mentors and little bit tormentors. Right, so we will work with the child and say, okay, what do you want? Okay, if I want to do this, okay, what do you want? What would you need for that? And then, okay, I think I will need to make a portfolio. Okay, and what do you need to make in the portfolio? Okay, I will put this. Then the child will make that portfolio and show to all of us. And somebody will say, no, this is not okay. Somebody will say, this is all bakwas. What have you written? So much verbose. Cut it down, make it more beautiful, graphic, presentable, blah blah blah. So we are there mentoring the child. And when I say we, obviously the core team here is full on working with the child. Plus, I'm assuming, as if you are the parent, you are working with your child. Plus, all the other parents are equally wanting your child to get what she wants, right? As much as you would want the other children of other parents also to get what they want. Am I there? So we are like a very close knit community, helping each other, supporting each other. Preeti, who was talking, she is in Mumbai. She lives in Mumbai. She once in a while comes to campus, but she is thinking of all the children, and we are thinking of our children. Right? So it's a very intense working, and we grill, we don't, we challenge, we push them, but we don't do it for them, because then what's the fun? Like this girl, Shreya, she wanted an internship and she had tried it about 10 places, but she was getting no from everywhere. She was like little disheartened. We said, okay, let's try 50 more. She said, what? Yes, if 10 you didn't get, let's try 50 more. Well, she didn't try 50, she tried another approximately 30 more, and she did get. But we did not do it. We did not go and say, Beta, now take an internship. I've got an internship from XYZ. No, no. If we have some leads, we will offer, but that's no fun. Doing it for them is no fun. It's they have to do it. But we were with her in that journey of applying to another 30. Okay, because we said, okay, 10 have rejected. What else can we do? How else can we present ourselves? How are you cold calling them? How are you connecting with the people? What side of your life you are showing with them? How are you presenting your portfolio and so on? And this is on a daily basis working with them.
That was also a process of learning.
Absolutely. And not just she learned, we also learned.
Correct.
Right. So yes, the whole thing is very, very intense. Yeah. And yeah, that's the real fun of being uh, being focused on to what this child needs. So whatever the child needs is of importance to us. But that does not mean obviously that we start serving. So we say Aarohi is a kitchen. Aarohi is not a restaurant. Nobody will serve you anything. It's not even a college mess where you will be served good food or bad food. I don't know. Aarohi is a kitchen. Come, cook what you want to do. Whether you want to get friends, Sandhya was saying, my child wants friends. Okay, cook friends. Okay, cook friendship, let's say. Somebody wants to go somewhere, let's say university. Okay, cook. Okay, find which university will take you, right? So like that. So each one find first things what is it that he or she wants, and then how he or she is going to cook. And not that the first cooking will give you a tasty meal. It may turn out to be burnt or raw or spoiled one. Then slowly it will evolve. That's the whole idea. Okay, I think yeah. Oh, we are already 6:06. So okay, so this is a good time to take a pause. We meet every Saturday, 5 to 6, and we are there every Saturday. So if you have more questions, or if you just want to chit chat, or just want to hear also, most welcome. Okay, same Zoom link works. Just come in any Saturday, 5 to 6. If you know of friends, relatives whose children are not enjoying, let's say, schooling or colleging or giving examinations, please at least tell them that we need to give children options which are focused on the child, not focused on the system. We don't need to fit children into any system. If children like the system, great, awesome. We are not saying schools and colleges are not good or not at all. Whoever likes it, please go there. But whoever does not like it or is struggling there, why should they be forced into it? Why, when they have other options? So please invite any friend, relative, anybody who you think would benefit. And yeah, we are there. We are always super excited because we have done it with our children. And yeah, so that's the gift we want to give to more children and more families. Right. So thank you for joining. And anyways, most of you must be part of the WhatsApp group. I'm just typing in my WhatsApp number, or rather Aarohi's WhatsApp number. If you are not yet connected, please use that number to connect. If you are already connected, you have a question, you need a one-to-one, then okay, somebody's saying my children love school just to socialize but not to learn. Well, find a place where you can learn also and socialize also. Why would I go it just for the social part? There are so many other spaces in which, so that's something that you can think of, Sunana. No, we are not talking about homeschooling. We are not RO is not about homeschooling. RO is about child learning what the child wants to learn. It's not homeschooling. We're not trying to bring school to the home, not at all. We are trying to say, learn what you want to learn, with whom you want to learn, when you want to learn, how much ever you want to learn. And we are with you in that journey to work closely with you. I hope you get the point. But yeah, you can, again, depending on your children's age, you can come and experience here and then decide what you want to do. Okay. So, and we can discuss more, Sunana, if you want to do it on a call, or if you want to um, come again next Saturday. We are there every Saturday. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. As I said, if you have a question, feel free to connect with us. Yep. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.